Hello again, and welcome to another Luke's Lounge. Today, I'm going to tell you how to write yourself the perfect meal plan. So stop the video, grab a notepad, and take some notes. First, let's get some definitions out of the way that you need to know. The first one is your basic metabolic rate, or your BMR. This is how many calories your body burns daily. If you sit on a couch all day long, no matter what, this is how many calories your body burns. So what we need to do is eat more than that many calories, or else our body is going to store fat instead of lose it. The next is your daily calorie intake. This is how many calories you can consume to maintain exactly where you're at. And so from there we could see where we need to go. If you're trying to lose weight, we're going to subtract some calories from that. If you're trying to gain weight, we're going to add some calories to that. And the last thing are the calories. Of course, so many calories do what we want, yet we don't want to focus on calories. It's kind of confusing, but it'll all make sense. Just imagine having 150 calories of fat, how your body's going to feel after, and how your body will look. If you have 150 calories of protein, you're going to feel more full and have more energy to get on through your day. So again, we're not going to be focusing on the calories, yet we need them in our equation. So now really get your pencils out, because this is going to get confusing. So this is how the calories break down into proteins, carbs, and fats. For every 1 gram of protein, that equals 4 calories. For every 1 gram of carbohydrate, that also equals 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. That's why things higher in calories usually higher in fat. Now when you break down your calorie intake, you split it up over grams, proteins, and fats, and not just pure calories. So say we're having a 2,000 calorie diet and you're trying to gain some weight, we're going to have a higher percentage of carbs, then protein, and then fat. If we're trying to maintain weight, we could equal out our carbs and protein, say 35% each, and then the final 20% would be fat. If we're trying to lean up, get cut, get ripped, then we'll have a higher protein, then carbs, and then fat. So that's how we break it down, and I'll show you an example. You get your daily calorie intake. That's how many calories you need to consume exactly to maintain where you're at. So if you're trying to lose some weight, we're going to go lower calories. If we're trying to gain some weight, we're going to go higher. My recommendation is just 500 less or 500 higher, and then we play it out from there. If you're just trying to maintain your weight, you get that number and subtract and divide it in the percentages of what you want. So for me, I'm going to go off a 2,000 calorie diet. I personally consume around 3,000 calories, but I'm going to go off 2,000 because it's easier math. So get your calculators, unless you're a math wizard like me, and you type in 2,000 or type in how many calories your body wants to consume. And we want 35% carbs and protein. So we're going to 2,000 times 0.35, and that gives 700. So 700 calories of that 2,000 are going to be protein, and 700 calories are going to be carbs. So 1,400 total. And since for every 1 gram of carbs and protein, there are 4 calories, we take that 700, divide it by 4, and that comes with 175. So if your goal is to maintain at a 2,000 calorie diet, you should be consuming daily 175 grams of protein and 175 grams of carbs. So now let's calculate the fat. So for fat, since we have 35% coming from carbs and 35% coming from proteins, there's 30% left, which is for the fat. So you take that 2,000 calorie diet times 0.3, 30%. Now that comes out to 600. So 600 calories out of our 2,000 calorie diet is going to be from fat. Now we divide that by 9, because for every 1 gram of fat there are 9 calories. and that equals 66.666667. So on a daily meal plan, you're going to be consuming 67 grams of fat daily. Of course, it's going to be the good fats, which is from nuts, coconut oil, that type of thing, and you will be completely fine. So all of you should now be able to write out your perfect meal plan. If you have a personal trainer or health coach already, ask them about this. If they don't know anything about it, fire them immediately because they're not doing their job. Or if you don't have one, go ahead, email me. I would love to help you as much as possible. I will get all the information you need, even write out a meal plan for you and get you on your way. And thank you for watching. I hope it wasn't too confusing for you. If it was, I apologize. Nutrition is confusing. Good thing we have health coaches like myself helping you out. So any kind of questions, again, just email me, #Luke's Lounge for any questions or any other kind of videos you would like to see. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time on the lounge.